Hello everybody and welcome, my name is GaaraOfBentonYGO, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video, I'm going to be showing you guys my Cyber Orcust deck profile that I took to YCS Fort Worth over the weekend. I also took this to an OTS championship last weekend in Conway, Arkansas, and I didn't do too well there for the YCS. The first 4 rounds, by the end of round 4, I was 3 wins and 1 tie, and then I got super nervous after that and started misplaying and losing games. So it's not the deck, it's my skill level that caused me to not do as well as I wanted to do. I could have potentially made day 2 if I did not get nervous and started misplaying, or who knows what else I could have done. But let's go over the deck profile, and then I'll talk about some of my matches afterwards. But yeah, so starting off, we have triple Cyber Dragons. It's a little self-explanatory for some of my ratios. Triple Core, because that is the best normal summon. Core is a 1 card for full Orcust combo, but really, really good. You always want to open up Core or a way to get to Core for your normal summon. And then we played Triple Hearse to kind of combo off with the Galaxy Soldiers. And then because we were playing Cyber Orcust and not pure Cyber Dragon, we played 2 Noxters. If we were playing pure, I would be playing 3. But since we're not, we're only going to play 2. And then also we played 2 Galaxy Soldiers, which is an honorary Cyber Dragon card. This card is amazing. So Core plus Hers and Galaxy Soldier, or just Core plus Hers or Galaxy Soldier, equals full Orcust combo with an Infinity, which is really good. You guys have seen that combo on the channel already, but this is just the deck that I played. There's a couple of changes in the extra deck. I'm not sure if I made any changes to the main deck, except for some rarity upgrades, but we played double Danger Jackalope, got the 2 Prismatic Seeker Rares, and then we played 2 Snakes and 2 Nessie. These cards really, really good. A lot of the times I set it out one of each of these if I needed to side more than 3 cards, but still they're really, really good game 1s. And then for the Orcust package, we played double Nightmare, double Orcust Nightmare in case we drew one. We still had another double Harp Horror. The second one was generally sided out, and I'm still hitting my camera, so that is a little tired from the event, so bear with me. We played 1 Symbol Skeleton, really, really good, and then the 1 World Wand. After this weekend, this may turn into a Gizmek Orochi, because every time I had it in my hand, I always wanted it to be something else. So I'm going to play test with this being Gizmek Orochi and see how that works out. I have a regional this weekend, and then there's also another regional at the end of the month in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The regional this weekend's in Fayetteville, Arkansas. If any of you guys are there, come find me. It'd be awesome. But I'm going to play test, and I may change that out for Gizmek. I don't know. It was very subpar for all of my matchups. But for our spells, we played triple Called by the Grave, kind of self-explanatory. This was for any hand trap decks, and then decks where I knew they weren't playing a ton of hand traps, like Salad and also Pure Thunder. I would side this out a lot, but it was really good in case it did come across some hand traps. Triple Cyber Emergency to search for the Core, and then Core Machine Dupe is also full Orcust combo with Infinity, which is really, really good. And that's it for our kind of like blowout cards. And then we actually, something that's not very standard for the Cyber Orcust deck is we played double Overload Fusion, got my nice first ed ultis at the YCS as well. Very happy about that. And then the 1 Cyberload Fusion. This card didn't come up at all during this event. It has come up a lot during testing to go into the Rampage Dragon for the Game 1 OTK, so you don't have to reveal that you are playing the Orcust package. And then Overload Fusion actually came up like 3 or 4 times to win me games. One was in a pure Cyber Dragon, or a Orcust Cyber Dragon mirror match. That's what I meant to say. And game 1, I played this and just blew him out, and he didn't think I was playing Orcust, so he didn't side in Lancias for game 2. And then game 2, I just blew him out again, which is really, really awesome with the Orcust package. And then for kind of our one-of searchers and tech and utility cards, played one Repair Plant. This card is what I searched most off of core, if I had a Hers or Galaxy Soldier, because then this can add the missing piece, which is really good. And if I thought my opponent had like Nibiru and I couldn't go into Nova Infinity, but I had a way to make like Seeger or something else, I would use this and search Noxter, which is really good. You can't make the Nightmares with Noxter and Seeger, but it gives you some plays, so it's kind of okay. It's not really the greatest thing in the world, but it is what it is. And then we played the one rev system in case I did not have any other options. I could search this off core, and then that's the one card full Orcust combo. And then the last spell card we played is one Babel. This card put in a lot of work, way more than Crescendo ever did for this weekend. I was really always setting Babel and then doing my Orcust plays to outgrind my opponent. Just really, really good. A lot of people didn't pop this card, which I didn't understand. And I was also it was weird because a lot of people didn't understand what this card did for the Orcust deck. I guess a lot of Orcust decks are cutting this card. Definitely not going to cut it. And then 2 trap cards, 1 Crescendo, 1 Overflow. Overflow won me a game against against the Cyber Dragon mirror match, which is really good. I also won a game against Salad Player with this. Really, really good card. Possible if you guys don't have some of the side deck cards that I played, you could play 3 of this and it would work out just as fine. I only play 1 because it's searchable with core. And then the 1 Crescendo doesn't really need an explanation for that. It is a 42 card main deck. There wasn't really 2 cards that I wanted to cut out of it. Normally I play 41. 40 is obviously optimal for ratios and stuff, but it is what it is. Moving on to the extra deck, I played 1 Almirage in my nice WCQ sleeves that I got from my friend Gaurav. Shout out to Gaurav for the sleeves. But we played the 1 Almirage for the combo. We played 1 Phoenix, 1 Mermaid for the combo. And then the Orcust, we played double Galatea, 1 Longrisu, and then 1 Dingrisu. Kind of self-explanatory. The extra deck is kind of standard, but I play 2 Galatea. Some decks only play 1, and I play the second Galatea for the Cerberus instead of the Cerberus, which it works, so it's pretty good. Cerberus hasn't ever really come up. Normally, I want Phoenix just to pop that extra back row, and if I use it turn 1, I don't really care. Then for our Cyber Dragon cards, obviously got the 1 Seeger. Now I have Prismatic Rare of it. Then we have the Nova, which this card, if I can get to it, this is my 5th summon. And if my opponent doesn't know my deck or know the matchup very well, if they Nibiru on this summon, I get to actually summon out my Rampage Dragon from my extra deck, and then this lets me go with my Rampage Dragon and the token into full Orcust combo, so I still end with Orcust combo through Nibiru. If they Nibiru me later, then it's fine, but if they do it on the 5th summon, then the 5th summon is Nova, and that would be my Rampage Dragon. And then normally going on top of Nova is Infinity, so if they don't Nibiru the Nova and I do go into Nova, then I have Infinity, so they can't Nibiru that turn. And then for my contact fusions, double Mega Fleet. I would play 3 if I could, but I can't because the extra deck is so tight. There's only like 1 card that I would potentially even think about cutting that isn't really mandatory for the deck. It's just super good. And that's my last card. But then we played 1 Fortress Dragon, and then the card that you could cut for the Cerberus or something else would be the Boral Sword. But this card is super, super good. If they stop all your Cyber Dragon plays and you can go Orcust, this card right here still wins you that game with the OTK, which is super, super good. Now, moving on to my side deck, starting off with the token that I got at the event. Really cool. I don't know. I just like having certain tokens for things. It just, I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm better. But we got the Nibiru token. And so with the Nibiru token, our monsters, we played triple Nibiru. This card was bad in the main event. I played a side event where I played True Draco, which I'll deck profile sometime this week. But this card was just really, really bad this event. It may have been my matchups. It may have been that my main deck was such a blowout against a lot of my matches, or should have been such a blowout against a lot of my matches, that this card, I didn't really need it that much. I sided it in a lot, but I didn't really need it. This card put in work. Lancey is amazing in an Orcust format. Anything where you banish cards, especially where we have Orcust and Gren Maju this format, Lancey is amazing. Triple Twin is kind of necessary if you think your opponent's playing Mystic Mine. Triple Red Reboot. I actually played a game where I was playing against Guru Control, and I lost game 1, he won, and I won game 2. And then game 3, I opened up Triple Red Reboot, Twin Twister, and Orcust Babel. Only time this card really, really hurt me. This card won me like 3 or 4 games paired with the Rampage Dragon and the Overload Fusion, because I just went Seeger, Rampage Dragon, and they would like Judgment me, or there can be only one, or something like that, and I just read Reboot and OTK them. Or Salmon, great player, tried to Roar or Rage me, I don't remember which one, and I just was like, Reboot, OTK for game, and he's like, yep, that sounds like a Cyber Dragon player. And then the MVP of my side deck, and has a permanent home against, instead of the evenly matched, if I can stop hitting my camera, is Triple Eradicator, Epidemic Virus. This card is such a blowout against Sky Striker, such a blowout against Guru, such a blowout against Altergeist. This card is absolutely amazing, and this card almost got sided in against literally every single game I played, except for one game I played against Pure Thunder. And if this card resolved, I won the game. Plain and simple. Like, even I didn't side it in. I don't think I sided this in. No, I did side this in against my Cyber Orcust opponent, and I eradicated him for spell, and he had like 3 spells in hand. This card is absolutely broken, and yeah, not much more I can say about it. Definitely replacing evenly matched in my side deck for this Cyber Orcust deck. But yeah, guys, that is it for this deck profile. Either tomorrow or the next day, whenever I get the chance, I'm probably going to do a recap of my competitive season so far. I've been to 2 regionals now, 2 OTS championships, and a YCS. So far, I have 2 more regionals left before this month is over. And then I'll probably do another recap then of just my entire competitive season. And then I don't think I have any more regionals or anything until at least YCS Las Vegas in February. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.